Hello and welcome to the live stream, my friends. How is everybody doing today? I feel like as soon as the cameras turn on, I go in complete vibrant mode. But I'm as vibrant off screen as well. Just saying. So today has been, as you can see from the subtitle, a very eventful day. Why so? Because we'll get to know over the stream. But I'll start with the fact that I woke up at 4 a.m. today. I've already done a 3 hour stream and 50 different chores, responsibilities, 50 different things that needed to get done are done now. I have roamed around half the city in every nook and corner in the scorching heat, as you can see behind me right here. We've got, and we've had a power cut for half today as well. But I mean, I don't know because I was out doing a lot of work. So now that we're back, I'll we'll eventually discuss it. We'll talk about it. My question to all of you is your day eventful? If yes, what events have made it eventful? When or if not, when was the last day you had that was very eventful, and when's the future eventful day you're about to have? When's the next eventful day in the future you're about to have? But feel free to answer it however you like, whatever your take on the topic is. I think we still have two LPs left to go. Let's get ahead with it and let's knock them out of the park. Usually LP takes a second. It takes a second to find an LP game. So till that happens, I'll tell you a little bit about what we did today. So like when I was in the US, I was used to doing all my own stuff. Things are comparatively easier there in the South Asian countries. Things are much cleaner in general, and things are much more organized in general. So a butcher's shop is actually like what a low-end cafe used to be here locally. That's a level of and over here what a butcher shop is just does not exist over there. So Prash is why did you get into LP? I got into LP because of two abandoned games. Why does anybody get into LP? Meanwhile, how are you doing, Prash? So yeah, so we're talking about a butcher shop. So yeah, that's the first destination that I had to go to today because uh, we thought, might as well just start doing our own shit, pulling our own weight around. Now that we moved to the studio, this is the first time post my wedding. It's been 3 years, but we lived at the house, worked at the studio. Now because I'm working as a full-time streamer and my wife is studying for our civil service administration exams, we are both living full-time at the studio because we need our space, and I'm like working all the time, and so is she. LB says, "Want to play with me?" Um, I don't mind. However, I have two LPs. If you are down for that, sure. Rashish, this is my last day working from home. Is that a good thing? What do you do, Prash? So I think it all depends on that. Not at all. You get to meet new people. You can join later. Then. So, what do you do, and why is it that working from home is about to be over? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not a COVID protocol, is it, that you're working from home? Prashant, I'm a data scientist. Well, a data scientist job could possibly be performed from home, right? I think a data scientist is what Chandler was, right? In Friends. I don't know if you've seen Friends, but I think it sounds like an interesting job. But pretty sure if it's not because of COVID protocols and in general you got to do that, I'm pretty sure you get to do that again. However, don't you miss your colleagues, workmates? Send party invite. Raj says, yes, it is entirely possible to work from home, but my company insists on working from office, which sucks. Why is that? What kind of, I mean, if you're working at the end of the day, what does it make a difference if you're working at home or at the office? In my, like, at least personally, I would feel it much easier to work not from home. I just have to travel in this scorching heat from tomorrow onwards. How do you travel? What is your modes of means of transport, and how long is your commute? So, yep, in the scorching heat, that's a fun place to be, right? So, for the first time since we moved out now as a couple, post my 10 years in the US, now that I'm back and I've been at home for the first few years, we have a lot of house help and all. We used to have it, and we have staff at the studio staff as well. But we decided finally to take matters in our own hands and just, be self sufficient. So we made a plan and we decided that from now on, every week, once or twice, we'll go and we'll finish all our whatever, like, stuff we need, we'll get it. So we went to the vegetable market, we went to the butcher shop, we had to get some more tech stuff, we had to do all of that stuff and buy some utensils. So I think it's taken us 3 hours maybe at this point, but it has definitely paid off and worth it because I got to get out of my mental rut. uh, as an artist, you constantly need to be jolted. You things get stagnant and creativity stops flowing. You have to keep moving. So for me, it has been a very good experience. Prash's company refused to give transport, so I have to take my bike, and my office is 40 kilometers away from my home, which is which sounds a little tough. My studio is about, when I went to the US, distance was in miles. Over here, this in Pakistan, distance is in kilometers. So let me just translate all of that. It would be like 7 to 10 miles, and that would mean about 15-16 kilometers. So probably way less than yours, but it still gets tough. So I had to move to the studio. Like I couldn't work in the traffic that we have. M Rizki Saputra is here. Says Mantap Abang Jago. What does that mean? Translate for me. I know Abang is brother in Malay because I've been there, so I know what that means. But what is the rest of it? And since since I do not understand the language, the Malay language properly, you're gonna have to speak to me in English. Cooking Mike and Adventure says, "Good morning. Good morning to you, too, buddy. How are you? How are you doing today?" Okay, so the best translation that I have found right now is "great, bro." Right? I mean, I'm pretty sure the translator is way botish, so probably does not translate into how language translates properly in a flow. But thank you, buddy. Cooking Mike and Adventure says, I think I'm going to play again. Awesome. When you say again, why do you say again? Like, were you already playing, or did you miss a hero that you're about to say? Meanwhile, Prash's company refused to give transport. That's tough. Did your company ever give transport, or does it ever give transport to anybody? That would probably sort half the problem, right? Because then it would make the commute easier. And in the heat, traveling on bike is definitely tough. But much more tougher is public transport, right? Cooking Mike says because yesterday we were party. Okay, Today I have we can party again soon too. We can definitely play another game soon and catch up. That could be fun. I was just I talk I always discuss my streams with my wife. I always try to take her feedback with my creative output. Just today I was talking to her and I was like, I was just bouncing off some theories off her. I told her, I like people who and I trust people who I play with and I've lost with, and we're still on good terms and they maintain the vibe. You know why? Because you win with anybody, they're gonna be happy, right? You win a game with anybody, you never know how that person really is until you're in a team with a person and you lose. Because you lose with me, I'm like, okay, fine, like big deal. You lose some, you win some, you move on to the next game, or I focus on the fun we had, or if the quality of game, sometimes I'm like, the team was really good, they deserved to win, or we could have tried harder, but like, better luck for us next time. Or, some people get all toxic when they lose. They forget that, you're with a friend in a party. You're not supposed to be like that. They lose themselves, they lose themselves to anger, sometimes even before the game ends, and sometimes after the game has ended. And I don't sync very well with those people at all. In fact, I avoid those people afterwards. So a tip, as I would say, as we promote positive mental attitude is, you lose with a teammate, especially a friend, keep your calm. It's okay. Nobody wins 100% of their games, but do not be losing your friends on that. And remember, you're playing a game to have fun. No big deal if you lose a few. One of our friends and a YouTube fan member is Tiggleton, right? So Tig uh, has a Herald account as well, a Smurf account, if you will, and on that account he had like 800 wins and 200 losses. An immortal person, that's like the top 1 percentile. So like, imagine how many games we would lose at Herald, Guardian, Crusader, and Legends, and even Divine, so on and so forth. So chill. Everybody loses games. That's how games are built. It's like a classroom, right? In a classroom, if you think you only win if you are at the first position, well, let me tell you, there's going to be 30, 40 children in your class, let's say on average in schools, and only one of them can have the first position. Everybody else is either second, third, fourth, fifth, and all the way up to 30th position. So does that mean that everybody lost? Because that could mean that everybody passed and one person was at the top, or that everybody failed and one person was still at the top. So like, relax. As long as you pass the threshold that you have tried to get. Anyways, let me not go into tangential. And so yeah, would love to know how happening your days are. Prash was telling me about his work. So Prash, tell me the last time you took a holiday or some time for yourself, or even after your work. What is an event that you had? I think working from home is probably fun. Tell me one perk that you found about working from home, and if you get a day off, or what you're gonna do about with it, or if you had a day off recently or last time, what did you do at it?
Single draft.
In our team, we got Pink Patatas, Sphinx, we got LB, Kowitz, and me, while enemy teams got Coco, Gembut, Hertz. Yes, we have Gem, guys. Sweetheart. Is live. Would anyone like to sub channel? Channel link.
Seconds remaining.
Yep.
5 seconds remaining.
Crush says, have fun, make friends. Crush says, advantage from work from home is that I get time to exercise. Ooh, nice. Into workout. I am a certified personal trainer, strength and conditioning coach, and a nutritionist, specialist in sports nutrition. So, and an elite trainer. So, welcome to that domain. Fire up any questions you have for me. And play games, says Prash, after completion of day's work. You could still
Legion
play games
Commander.
even after
Mm-hmm.
work from outside. I have a friend on Steam
Prepare
and
for
stream.
battle.
His name is Gunshark. We played 3 games today
Repositioning.
morning. I woke up at 4 o'clock, and we played 3 games after that. So he works all night. He comes back and he plays a few games of Dota. And usually, if I'm ever online at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, he always end up playing.
On my
So
way.
it's all about how much power you got. Prash says that balance is lost once I start going back to office, as I have to spend about 3 hours a day traveling. That's tough. I will be exhausted by the time I reach home.
Yes.
That can get tough, but at the end of the day, you gotta care about yourself. That self-love is important. Give yourself that little time for yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna stay stuck at a job, and I am highly against. I'll my advice for that, my suggestion for that, anything for that is put yourself through a tougher time, but take the time for yourself. Go the extra mile so that you can eventually do the things, because you work for yourself so that you can do the things that you want, right? So if you
Absolutely.
if you don't even do that, then what's left really? You're just working
If they want war,
for money, and that's not
we
enough
shall
to
give it
sustain
to them.
life inside you. But I can definitely understand that it's going to be very tough for you. Sumit Patel is here, says, hello, brother. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? How are you today?
Orders received.
Hey, Mag, you got voice chat? Or at least, can you hear the voice chat?
On it. Aye. Bring it on.
Sumit says, all good, bro. Thanks. That is lovely to hear, Sumit.
Deploying.
Sumit says, how are you doing? I'm doing fine too. I love hearing when there's something good and right going anywhere in the universe. It's like that energy is very, very viral. And I'm much more inclined toward catching it rather than negative ones.
Tactical.
So trust me, when you come in and you say all good,
Yes.
bro, it feels like that like some of that energy just got absorbed into me.
Yes. On my way.
So this is true, right?
Aye.
First blood!
Deploying.
And so much more shall soon be spilled.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Precious, I was big into fitness
Immediately.
during my engineering days itself. See, that must have been very tough, because I
Easy.
understand engineering to be very tough. It's not easy.
Take the field.
So that was the time definitely that you were maintaining a balance between passion and work. But he says, I put on a lot of weight recently. Well, I'm in a similar situation, especially because COVID hit. I used to manage like a proper fitness studio pre-COVID, and after COVID, the business ran. The person I was managing for, he ran out of
Yes.
what do you call it? He ran out of business basically because of COVID. Because the government and the protocols required that the fitness studios they closed, and they had to close it for 7 8 months, and eventually they couldn't just make up the rent just like that. It wasn't like a corporate thing. It was a personal small
On it.
business. And he says, I put on a lot of weight
Orders
recently and
received.
now working on reducing it through weight training. Nice. Do not be missing your cardio in there though. Put some cardio as well, even if 20 minutes.
Yield.
But weight training is good. Precious, maybe you can suggest me good source of foods
Flanking.
to reduce belly fat. Yes. Um, so this is something I'm passionate about.
Engaging.
It's something I could go on for days, for hours, for weeks. So I'll start with just some general tips, and then maybe eventually, if you want a certain topic, even just like foods to reduce belly fat, like I'll obviously answer it in my way. We could do whole sessions on it. Like I could because everybody at some point, cares about it. In the sense that every person who exists wants to stay healthy, if not fit, if not like competition style fit, and at some point needs has something to do with nutrition or fitness. And COVID has affected us all very very negatively because of that. Unless it's a few freaks like me who could like do home workouts as well. It's been very tough. And even with me, at some
Yes.
point, I got so busy with work that I have to get myself back. So foods,
On my way.
I'm always I've done sessions because I'm a sincere uh, fitness. What do you call myself? I call myself.
Aye.
Let's say if I call myself a fitness guru right now, I would call myself a sincere one rather than a
Yes.
commercial one. So I'll tell you to stay away from fat diets, first of all. Do not fall into these keto, low carb, and whatnot traps.
Closing in.
You know better than that. Being somebody who's been into fitness, there is no shortcuts. It's literally calorie deficit versus excess calorie intake. All you got to do is just try to. And I'm not saying count every single calorie you take, but basically you got to burn more than you.
Yes.
Fraxinus says, bro, I can see everyone. What does that mean? Who's Fraxinus?
Tactical. Your bottom tower is under attack. Repositioning. Without a doubt.
So, yeah.
Smart move.
So yeah, it's literally calorie deficit versus excess calorie intake, right? You just gotta basically. But who are you?
What sort of prize is this?
Orders received. Attack! Absolutely. On it.
So I'm about to be
Has been killed.
muted if the answer is not correct. So, who are you?
This day is not yet won. Oh!
Okay, yeah. So on that. Oh, you changed your name. I thought it was you.
Yes.
Okay, so that's friends. That's Mr. Zephyr from our YouTube fam. He says he can see everyone. That's funny. But I think you can only spectate with a delay unless you have like the Dota Plus account. Meanwhile, yeah. So basically, just eat less then you can manage to
On
burn
my
in a
way.
day. And if you can burn like 500 calories in a day,
Aye.
3,500 calories burnt in a week in 7 days will mean you've lost 1 pound of
Repositioning.
fat. If 1 pound of weight, let me correct that, one
Like
pound
that.
of weight. That way you can lose 4 pounds of weight in a month. Do not be losing
Yes.
more than 3.5 to 4 pounds of weight. Now, how to lose fat rather than
On it.
weight? You balance out the proportion of your protein, carbs, and your fat.
Yes.
You take a little less fat, you burn your carbs, and you take a
Without
little
a doubt.
extra protein than you do already. So basically, that's it.
Engaging.
When it comes to healthy diet, eating right, it's all very specifically tailored to every person. Um,
Tactical.
and unless I know some of your make, basically I can't say that. So it has to be a little specific to you. I might have to ask more questions. Might have to know what you've been eating already, or what your height, weight at the moment is, what your required goal
The
is.
plan comes
But
together.
uh, you
Take
know,
the field.
a general rule of thumb is just eat good stuff, healthier stuff. Avoid fried stuff, deep fried stuff. Eat fruits, vegetables. If you are a vegetarian, eat pulses and spinach and all for protein. If you are not a vegetarian, eat your meat as well, but make sure it's not fried. Deep fried again. It's
Smart
grilled
move.
or boiled or whatever.
Deploying.
So yeah, food preferences, what's available to you. All of these things make a difference to that. But just one advice: do not fall for fad diets.
Sound
Just try
strategy.
to. Oh yeah, one more thing. And the best thing to do is just portion
Take
control.
the field.
Eat whatever you do. Just start eating a little less and increase the quality of the food you eat. So if I'm eating, like, let's say for example I'm a rice eater, and I eat like two bowls of rice. Make it one and a half first.
Let's
And if I'm not eating vegetables, add some. If I'm not eating fruits, add them as a snack. If I'm eating like potato chips, cut them out, put fruits instead. If I'm eating fried chicken or fried whatever, or like butter gravies with cottage cheese, replace that with something sauteed, boiled, and all. Is bought now. When you spectate, it has some um, delay.
on it. Repositioning. They will overrun. Absolutely. Smart move.
Unless you have Dota Plus, I think.
Aye. On my way.
You'll have to live longer than that.
Plus, yeah, fried foods and sugar were the main culprits for my weight gain. Now I have reduced them significantly and been taking whey protein with normal diet. See, I don't. Um, I'm not a whey
Without
protein
a
person.
doubt.
Again, nothing unnatural, nothing artificial. A lot of times, these brands will have like steroids later on, and you'll see some quick changes. So you'll be like, this is a good brand. End of the day, 2 years later, they'll be like, just like Maggie. You found out at some point that it had extra lead in it. You'll find out that these products had some hidden substance that later on they got to know was not good for you. So I stay away from all that, and I usually have very good results. For example, I don't have the kind of body that's very what do you call, very papery. What is it? Right? So like I'm not in shape right now, but like my body is not very papery, but I can lose. I've been known to lose 10, 15 pounds in 2, 3 months. I've done that. I do have transformation, natural photos, and all of that. I do gain muscle pretty easy. I never have ever
Without
taken
a
protein
doubt.
shakes or like unnatural like stuff or like the at most if anything like that I'll recommend is like
I'm under attack.
granola bars or something like that maybe with just like extra nuts and protein or like that but
On
nothing
it.
really that's too out of food. Food is enough. Just increase the quality of food. Add some broccoli. Broccoli has protein. Add some spinach. Spinach has as much protein as it has carbs. Add some, if you're not a vegetarian, add
Orders
egg. Yeah,
received.
fresh is, but I enjoy eating egg. My go-to source of protein. There you go. Eat egg. Um,
Take the field.
and do not cut down like fried foods and sugar
Sound strategy.
drastically. Like I said, take it slow. Take it one step at a time. Just
Repositioning.
if you're eating one like for example just saying a number if you're eating 100 grams eat 80 grams end of the week you lose weight because you're eating less and you're working out which is burning out even further so if you start starving yourself and thinking about food all the time psychologically you're not going to be growing and that shows in the physical so my whole thing is that I take you in a way that you don't even feel like you're dieting or you're working out or I make you understand and take it in a sustainable way with your psychology. I don't want people to get depression
Your middle tower is under attack.
um, when they're going through these phases, when they're working out or when they're dieting, or I don't call it dieting. I say improving the quality of your diet.
Mm-hmm.
Have your cheat days, have your reward snacks. At the same time, understand what's
On it.
bad for you. And you don't want to just ingest what's bad for you. Why would you?
On my way.
So I make people understand those things.
Absolutely.
So yeah, my best advice for you in this short amount of time would be just eat. If you're eating 100 grams, eat 85 grams. 2-3 weeks later, 1 month later, when your body starts adjusting to that, you instead of 80-85 grams, you eat 70-75 grams until you reach the goal that you desire. You adjust your workout accordingly. You start working on the quality of as you can manage the quality of food that you have. The quality of the way it's cooked, you improve that.
If you insist.
I've got so much money, look at that. I'm just sitting here at the bottom lane just earning so much money.
Easy. Yes. I'm under attack. Smart move. Without a doubt. On my way. To battle. Orders received. Break the attack. Are fortified. Immediately.
Egg, you could eat it. You could eat an omelette that's not very healthy,
Deploying.
or you could eat a vegetable omelette that could be a little healthier, or you could eat it boiled, which is very healthy but not too fun, or you could eat it scrambled, and that would be like a middle ground with less oil and butter or whatever.
For the effort. To the vanguard.
Or you could eat an omelette and add two extra miles of jog. However you balance it out, but balance it out with healthy stuff. Do not be starving yourself. Do not be psychologically putting yourself in distress. Work out as much as you want, as much as you can handle. Start being more active in general.
Take the field.
And Seth says, "Yo, bro, good luck on your stream. I'm watching." Awesome. Thank you, buddy. I love seeing you here.
Absolutely.
And I love that pick me up comment.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. On it. Yes.
I'm just chilling in the bottom lane and I'm just making the weirdest
On it.
like items earlier on.
Yes. Bring it on.
And I like that their team is not bothering me right now. They just got their hands full at the other lanes, so I'm just relaxing here.
Flanking. Yes. Orders received. Let's
Oh nice, I got some. He's not gonna die.
we weren't finished. I'm under
But I could. Uh-oh. He comes to the bottom lane and he brings out the 3 guys with him. I could have just waited to duel him before, like, weakened him up and dueled him. But I'm like, let's see what happens. Let's see how much firepower Magnus has got. Magnus doesn't really usually have any firepower. He's just good at setting you up. So my bad on putting him under so much pressure. There you go, we got some damage from those neutral items and stuff. Oh! They got Winter Wyvern through Winter Wyvern's heal. There you go. Night Stalker is dead, everybody is dead. Now I'm gonna come in, go for a duel. Let's get me a duel. Let's go.
on it. Repositioning. Next. Yes. Your top tower is under attack. I'm not ready.
I think it's never the food culprits. It's always the excess of anything.
Dire structures are fortified. Tactical.
Balance it out, portion it out, and you'll be fine. Like I've had like tons of pizza and still lost weight.
If you
Of course, on cheat days though. And people I know have cut down to like black coffees and soups and like sauteed, boiled everything with completely bland and not lost weight. It's all about like tricking your metabolism. It thinks you're not gonna give it more food, it's gonna shut down, go into starvation mode and just not lose and give away any fat. It's just gonna get more efficient. What are you gonna do then? What are you gonna tell your body? I'm not gonna give you food.
yes.
And you're smart enough to not use the energy as efficiently, and I just feel tired because just like a power saver charger on your mode on your laptop, it stops conserving, it stops using power, but like your brightness is at 0 and you cannot use your apps, but it won't die. But you can use it to play Dota as you want on full high performance. So got to make sure you keep confusing it. You cut the calories. As soon as it thinks, okay, going in starvation mode, boom, cheat day. Thousands of calories. It's like, oh my god, so much food is coming. Let me burn it fast. And the next day is Monday, and all of a sudden you go like complete cut down with workout. Wednesday, cheat day, cheat meal, you know, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you're working. 2-3 months later, your body's like, ooh, I know what he's doing. Every Sunday, he's hitting me with the cheat meal, and every Monday, he's cutting back. Monday, boom, cheat day. Sunday, cut down. Basically, you gotta trick your body. You gotta trick your body.
Yes.
Look at him trying to get away from the duel. I'm not coming for you, son, right now.
I'm under attack.
Look at this guy coming for me. I can't deal with this. I don't know why they're coming for me. I'm not even bothering them. Fine then. Guys, I think it's been 22 minutes into the game. We're level 13 and it's time we start fighting. Kick their butts. What does Ursa have? Not much. What does Weaver have? Not much, to be honest. It's more than I have. Magnus is kicking their butts. Good job, Maggie. And so is Queen of Pain.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yours truly is about to go inside the battle. And there we go.
On it. Attack! Deploying. Easily.
The fact that I have a dagger
Take the
and I
field.
didn't use it to escape when I was dying the last time, I don't understand why I didn't do it. Maybe it slipped my mind. I could have easily just got away. If I can't kill, it doesn't mean that I still have to die though.
Ah, the rush of battle.
I can just escape easy.
Sound strategy. Engaging. Orders received.
And once I get my overwhelming blink, ooh, I'm about to be dangerous.
Without a doubt. Your top tower is under attack. Repositioning. I'm under attack! Yes? Out of mana. If you insist.
Who is it?
Yes.
Okay,
On my way.
alright. How much? Charging.
Sound
Okay.
strategy. Yield.
Every time I open the stream up, right, the first game and the first little section is always about the intros.
Your top tower
And, you know,
is
just
under attack.
having a conversation with you all. And sometimes you win that game, sometimes you lose it.
When the time is right, we will strike. Flanking.
Guess today we're winning it.
Aye.
Who was it? Deneb? There we go, it's ready.
Yes? Your bottom tower is under attack. Easily. Yes. Your bottom tower is falling. On it. Your top tower is under attack. Deploying. You will fall. Fight me. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I didn't win the duel.
Take the field.
Sad.
What did you expect?
I was so sure I was winning this one.
Attack. Immediately. Absolutely.
So two of their guys are dead.
Repositioning.
Now I don't have boots. These look like boots, but they're actually just overwhelming blink.
Tactical.
Oh my god, I still died in that fight. Winter Wyvern came out of nowhere, so I lost the duel. And Winter Wyvern used his SS on me, so my team started killing me, or maybe on my teammate, so I started killing him, rather. Denner! Okay, just give me a second. Denner?
Victory will be ours.
Okay, I think my ears were ringing.
Your top tower is under attack. Now's the time. About
Silenced and killed. Muggy.
Your top tower is under attack.
I guess to win a duel now, Blade Mill is a must.
Your top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your top tower has fallen. Radiant structures.
Look at his skin on what's his name, the Night Stalker, and look at Ursa. He's healing up with his light steal right now. What does he have? Just Morbid Mask. That is so cool though.
Is under attack.
Alright, let's see if we have a chance.
If that's the kind of fight they want,
Finish up your Blade Mail, LC, and maybe you have a chance.
your top tower has fallen.
I think Lesh is doing the best out of all of us.
Orders received.
I lost control of my hero for a second. We had them for sure, and I'm like, where is my duel?
I was born to war. You died to it.
Cool, that Ursa moved like really fun. I think Magnus was really good in that fight. I could have probably done just a bit better. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain is not using her skills for some reason. When I'm Queen of Pain, I spam my first. Well, there you go. She spammed it.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Night Stalker has nothing but Abyssal. I thought he used a BKB every time when he goes like yellow around him. Okay, Lesh is doing good.
I do not take defeat lightly.
Hmm.
Yes,
Why can't I use my skills properly? I don't understand.
on it. Immediately. Your bottom tower is under attack. Press the attack. Ah, the rush of battle.
Probably because I just started playing just now in the first stream. I feel like my hands are not
Your middle tower is under attack.
working how I want them to work.
To battle! Ah! Your bottom tower is under attack.
And our blade mail is done, finally. Okay, let me turn the game around for our team now.
Your bottom barracks are under attack.
Yep, there you go.
just getting started.
Wait, who's fighting in here? The Weaver is, okay. And I'm back in the game. There you go. Now I'm having fun.
Aye. Press the attack. Fall. Yes.
What other items do we make on an LC
Yes.
usually?
Take the field. Tactical. On it.
You could do a Power Dredge, you could do a Desolator. The options are endless. You could do a Silver Edge.
Yes.
Hey, Queen of Pain, can you give me a clarity?
Tactical. The Legion is grateful. Overwhelming opportunity.
There we go. Oh, where's my team at?
How is it you heard not my word?
The hell was that? Sonic Wave, why didn't she use it? She could have just drove them away from me for a second while I could have just killed Elsie. Or at least like kept Winter Wyvern away from us. Well, anyways. Let's keep trying. So now Night Stalker still does not have a BKB, at least for now. Good thing I had not used my late mail when Winter Wyvern put his SS on me. Magnus about to die
Enemy's bottom tower is falling.
and gets killed. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain still has her first and third and blink and uses it. Good job. And first, again, come on. Lesh goes in, he's at carry apparently. He goes in through after half the fight is done. And this time he dies easy because he's paper and they've got wards. All on yours truly. I think Winter Wyvern needs to be... I need to use my SS on Winter Wyvern now.
If I cannot outfight them, I will outsmart Jamar. Under attack. To battle. Turn the table.
Get the hell away from me, Queen of Pain.
Overrun. On my way. Strategic, not even a contest.
Hello, Ursa. You?
Immediately.
Yeah, wanted to trash talk me, so said, hello, YouTube. There he goes.
Deploying. If you insist.
Winter Wyvern is the only one that lives, and I can easily get him. If we can manage to get close to him somehow, or just find him and put him in vision.
Dire's structures are fortified. Sound strategy. Orders received. Repositioning. Ruin your ranks. Without a doubt. Yes? The enemy's top tower has fallen.
I really hope that Weaver does not have...
Take the field. No more hiding.
Oh, he does. He does. He was carrying a Lincoln Sphere. Shoot. Oh, I almost still survived, but it's okay. I was hoping he didn't have it, he had it. I thought that maybe, since I'm not that strong right now, maybe he didn't keep it for now. That's the top tower, that's the mid tower, that's the bottom tower, but they also have a T2 at the bottom. For us, that's our top tower. That's our mid tower. That's our bottom barracks. Capital. We're gonna get this. This game is ours. See. Lol, see. Oh, I bought a Mithril hammer. Otherwise, I had buyback money. I think mistake. You guys think could be a mistake? Yeah. I'm like dead for 40 seconds. All the guys have used their BKBs. Magnus is pretty epic. Part of our YouTube fam now. Last time I played, he had 2 rampages. Okay, Magnus is not doing well there. He's silenced, and they use a Bizzle Blade on him. Pretty much just 5-manned him. Well, same thing with Queen of Pain. Why would our guy pause the game when we're losing?
Your middle tower has fallen. Charge! Your ancient is under attack. Dire victory.
Well played, well played. Fun stuff.
A true leader.
Some of these comments these guys gave are so funny. I love it. Well played. For anyone who would like to sub my channel, here is a link. Hold on. What is this guy saying? I don't know. It does not seem like good stuff. Hold on. Ignore. Meanwhile, where's friends? You might experience a bit of FPS drop in the main menu. That's a recurring problem we've had. Friends. I got LPs. Do you want to play it? So guys, yeah, usually the first game is always the chit chat game, the warm up. It's usually more than 1-2. It's actually 2 or 3, but we're not doing we're not doing more warm up games right now. We are actually in it. Soon once the LPs are finished, we'll also do like a serious rank push. I think like I'm not into like in a hurry to reach Guardian or trying to do serious rank pushes, but I think it's been a while since we have done. It will be different. When it becomes the norm, just rank pushing is boring for me. Numbers game, whatever. We're gonna do a rank push after LP game ends. So we have 2 more LP games, and and in those 2 LP games, I'm gonna get out all my like fun, bug out and enjoy as much as I can, and then I'm gonna go for a serious rank push afterwards. It usually takes a second to find SD games, which is fine. Take your time. Matchmaking. So meanwhile, guys, let me know eventful stuff. What eventful stuff have you guys been a part of lately? Come on, tell me somebody has got an eventful life here, or a day, or eventful like event, like a one-off event, or are all of you introverts and homebodies? Everybody just likes to watch TV and stream and play games and all. I mean, that does define a typical homebody introvert, but I'm pretty sure some of us um, are like ambiverts or extroverts. Like we have one of our friends here, Sunflower Tape Machine. He comes in. He's actually a professional musician. Uh, Pretty cool, right? I haven't checked out his music yet. In fact, one day we will. If Stream did not have these restrictions where like copyrights and stuff, I would have definitely like displayed all of that. So maybe when we do get the required permissions for all that stuff, we'll display that too. We have another friend on stream and Steam who's a graphic artist. Not a we do have a graphic artist person too, but this guy is like another kind of artist. Like he does action art, like he draws wind and stuff, and I don't know what not, and makes pun jokes. This time we're going to play with Friends. Friends is Mr. Zephyr from our YouTube fam. He, I remember, it's funny because every time I ask him who he is, he always gives me Marumasa's reference. Marumasa is um, also a friend in our YouTube fam. Hold on, we're getting a phone call. Hello, hello, अस्सलामुअलैकुम. बिल्कुल ठीक आप सुनाएं. जी, आई थिंक वो मेडिसिन का पूछना था, मैं पूछ लेता हूँ एक सेकंड. Have you found the game yet? Daito has tried to join the party. I think two are enough for now. Plus I'm gonna have to go over explaining Daito if you've got LPs. So that's gonna be a whole different kind of an effort. If Dido does send me, ooh, what are we doing? Wait, if Dido sends me a chat message in a box or something, I'll let Dido know that we are down for LP. So like if they want to join that, then they can go ahead with us. Because otherwise, for some people, LP is not fun. They're like, oh, it's like, oh. For me, it's like we meet new people in LP. That's what I care about the most, meeting new people. Praj says, have you tried streaming on Twitch? I think you can play music there. Probably because, but the thing is, you can probably play music there because the music does not have copyright license from uh, policies that YouTube holds for other YouTubers, right? So then, it's besides the point. It's like if, um, let's say you have a patent for iPhone in the world, you own the iPhone brand, then somebody who's not part of the mainstream market can definitely go to Mars and just sell the iPhone as it is and claim it's their own. In the sense that YouTube is the platform where we want to start and create a niche. And also, there is a reason that that's true. It's because we want our stuff to also hold a copyright. And being the owner and creator of the content that we do, we respect that. But at the same time, when we collaborate or promote stuff for somebody, that's a whole different story, right? Let's say somebody's music we want to promote, anybody that comes to your mind, when and if we collaborate with them in the sense that they make a music, they sponsor me for that. Obviously, they give me the right permissions to display it in my content and promote it. So I think something like that is fair for both parties, right? Um, Otherwise, the policies for copyright are pretty fair. They're pretty legit, and this should be there. On Twitch, obviously, if you're gonna play another Twitch creators' content as your own, they probably will also have copyright policies. And at the end of the day, trust me, no creator wants to put their name or own somebody else's work. Then I don't understand what that mentality would be. I know people do it. People want to take credit for other people's work, but what's the satisfaction in that? The whole satisfaction for a creator, I mean, you need money to survive, to get your luxuries and stuff, all that, but the satisfaction for a creator is for their creation to get the response that it does. It's attention for their work.
Single.
In our team, we got me, we got Mr. Zephyr, we got Athos Gaming, Flukutuk, Hunt, while they've got dot question mark VVV, Ronin, Save Myanmar. Wasn't that? Don't we know that person? And yay, and this game is about to drop. The only thing bad about single draft is that it's low priority matchmaking, so you have to wait longer for the matches. Otherwise, it's not no big deal. And Precious, have you tried streaming on Twitch though? I have um, created some stuff on Twitch, uh, but not like gaming streaming. In general, I just tried the platform out. And my point is that, you guys gotta make this community strong, big, with quality enough that we can play music here officially. We get, artists want their music to be played on our stream because we have such a powerful community. They want us to do that for them rather than um, us not being allowed to do that as per our wishes. So that's what works for us. So on that note, guys, get 3 of your friends to join our YouTube fam each. Let's grow the fam like that. But make sure it's people who can vibe with us. We don't want people who cannot vibe with us. For anybody who likes to share the videos, the streams, go ahead. That's something I love when you guys do it. You show love in various ways. And for everybody who's on here but does not participate, do participate in the live chat. It keeps the fun going. It's like you're sitting in a room with a couple of friends, and as many of you participate in the event becomes livelier and vibrant. So you can be there, but if you're not present there, then you're not part of creating it. Now, I could do a show where I could just just me make you guys laugh or make you guys um, chill with you guys or just conversate with you guys about random stuff and just keep the mic. But we could make it a back and forth thing, and it could become very interactive and a whole different kind of experience. And that's what I'm trying to make it. And that's the confidence and the flow you get when you create your own stuff. There we go. We have me, friends. We have Royal. We have got Edison, and we've got a guy whose name is something I can't read. Anyway, he was called Tuk Tuk. Ethos Gaming, 10 Angel, Caplock, and Albus. 10 Angel is a good player. You guys, I am a streamer, but only plays a good AA. Like sub channel. Here is a channel link. Winter Wyvern, Lone Druid, or Abaddon. I'm gonna do a Lone Druid, but I'm not gonna go jungle this time. I'm going to stay in the lane. But the off lane. It's been really hot outside, but I think I'm still going to need another tea. My wife is so tired from all the travels we did that I think she just went to sleep. Let me just grab my phone back. All right, you're back. But for even for myself, like Twitch, I feel like is a very specifically like
Prepare for
tailored
battle.
platform for gamers. But we do much more than that, you know. We talk, we chill, we chat, we discuss, we go about life, philosophy. So I think YouTube is a much more suited platform for a streamer of my taste. If I was just doing hardcore gaming, which we also will, I would have just done that. But there's a vision that you have with your content, and I think my like YouTube audience is more my alley.
Yes.
Hey friends, you got your you can hear the voice chat.
To battle.
Got it. What's that you say? Now.
Can anybody in here you hear the voice chat?
Yes. I'll go there. Yes. I see. Ich strecke da. Yes.
Here it's hard. Is the easiest thing in the world to lane with the beer. Oof, look at that, the beer is tanking the tower and still fine. My hand movements are finally falling into place. Alright guys, let me show you some epic play today now. I accidentally planted a tree with my ironwood branch. Meanwhile, I'm playing the safe flame, so I'm our hard carry. In fact, not me, my beer is our hard carry. We'll take our chances with that. Farming with the beer can be a little tough sometimes, but we'll get it. Look at what the Sand King is doing. For some reason, he's pulling for us. Now he's trying for the neutrals to kill him.
Tower is under attack.
That was so unnecessary for him to do. He seemed like he had a death wish.
Is under
He says, good evening, how are your games today? Good evening, Wick. Well, the first game is usually an intro game. We still have 2 LPs left, so I don't think they really count. I'm having fun, and I'm pretty sure this game is going to be a win. So that's how the games are going yet. This is just a second game for today. I used the power cut that we had to actually just, finish a lot of chores that I have had to. Things that were piling up. I think I took full advantage of it. One day a week we have like a big power cut, like couple of hours. So since I woke up at 4 today and we had the power cut day today, I made sure I put it to full use. Feeling proud of it. Which is good to hear. Mind if I join for the next one? I do not. I do not mind. Which is a low-key want to play low prio. That's my spirit, I do play low prio every now and then because it elevates the stress. It's like rank builds even when I don't want to, some stress at the back of my mind. And then after I get myself back while playing low priority, I feel much better, and then I don't lose myself again for a while. Until next time. Let's just get Swen. If he has such a death wish, let's just get him. Pixie, yeah, you're forced to learn new heroes too. Well, I do. I already play try to play different heroes and every hero spam, and I actively try to learn new ones. So for me, that's not a problem. But I get to practice heroes though because I play every hero at some level. I've had a bunch of time on my hands in Dota 1, and when I started playing Dota 2, I tried all the new heroes. I tried all the old and new heroes at least once. Then post 7.31 patch, I tried every hero once again. So every now and then I do like a little versatility cleanse.
Are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
But you're right. For many people, it is a chance because you're forced to. People who will not just play new heroes, even if forced, for them LP is definitely a good way to do that. Vishlafin says that's nice. There are many heroes I haven't even touched yet. That I'm so jealous of that though. I'm so jealous. In fact, a couple of days back, I think 2 weeks back or so, we had this whole concept in the stream where we only played heroes we were not good at, or at least maybe only played like once, twice, or thrice. And I lost a lot of MMR. I came from like 600, 700 to like maybe even 10 after like those games and those 3 days of just trying out new heroes. But it was so fun. How did this guy die? How is he managing to die?
Your middle tower is under attack.
We felt that.
Impatience. What's that you say?
Your sword.
Aye.
Got it.
So tell me one or two heroes that you've never played before, Vic.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
I feel like I'm very strong hero against hero and units, but I'll be very weak against towers. I don't want to lose any health on my beer against a building at the moment. I could have survived that if I played my cards right. Got to start learning how to juggle the bear and the druid better. Because in this game, I'm not going to just sit at base building a scepter. Vic says, are you going for the scepter build? I always go for the scepter, but this game I'm planning to go scepter late. Or maybe even if I have it, I'll pretend like I don't have it and I'll play like that for a bit. I'm going to try to keep my beer with me.
Top tower is under attack.
But scepter is just a must on Lone Druid.
Your top tower is under attack.
Aye.
Come on, kill him. There we go.
Done.
In fact, the sooner you get scepter, the better it is. There we go. Vic says, wow, how the hell did you kill Sven and escape that? Skills! Skills, bro, skills!
Your middle tower is under attack.
Like, I can do the beer build, the scepter build easily. What I want to try right now, since obviously we're in LP and we can try new stuff, is like I want to make the beer very strong, also keep a scepter, but also stay with the beer and see if you can like tag team this. Okay, the bear has a maelstrom. The bear has a mask of madness. Oh, you see what I did? I feared him, so he got outside of his sandstorm. Smart move.
Middle tower is under attack.
There we go. I don't have boots, otherwise I would catch these guys running away very easily.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has
I could have jungled my way all the way up to become a carry, but that would be boring, so I wanted to lane this time. I was not looking to be a hard carry though and be safe laner. Whatever that's how the team saw me after said I'm a streamer and just went to the safe lane. So I'm like, okay. And I think we have basically won it. Which is why you're on steroids today. I can be on steroids when I like to be. But I try to like my goal is to effortlessly reach Guardian first. Effortlessly. Like, you know, not go try hard at all. My try hard is reserved for like when I play against Smurfs.
Do not dare.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Attack!
Your top tower is under attack.
Taken a tower just because you weren't paying much attention. Let's see if you can take it still back.
Your top tower is under attack.
I used to think that, but I don't think that anymore. I think Smurfs are a good chance to learn stuff. Because like I don't like going all out against Heralds at all, even Guardians.
Your top tower
Maybe
is falling.
Archons and Crusaders, yeah, I'll go all out. But no less than that. So when there's Smurfs in the game, like, you know, I go on my steroids mode and I love that. Because I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad beating them with my Dota 1 experience. But the rest of these guys on Herald, I feel bad because like I got Dota 1 experience and they don't. So I'm like, let me use this time to just get effortlessly out of this rank. You know, there's a lot of things that I had to learn from Dota. There we go. Oh, I could have survived if I had used that skill earlier on, but I was trying to steer them away. So yeah, you know that I did have a lot of things that I needed to learn back that I never did in Dota 1. There were a lot of heroes I just stayed away from. There was a lot of heroes that I felt like were not down my alley.
Enemy's
So
bottom tower.
I took this time in Herald to just strengthen those heroes up and completely learn a whole different style of game. Because meanwhile, I'm on my way back to Herald. Don't worry, I'll like you're coming down and I'm coming up and I'll lift you and take you back up.
Life will be more painful this time. Yes.
Dire's current
Dropping from grace is one of the most common things that people go through in Dota. It's still better than people who recalibrate themselves and come out to a lower rank, I think.
Patience.
And then act as if they're all that around Heralds. We had a friend do that to us yesterday. His recalibration made him end up at Herald 4 from a Guardian 2 or 3. This Dark Willow is bothering me.
radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack. Enemy's middle tower Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
I need at least boots now on me. Because out of a certain, when I go out a certain range, the bear does not attack. There he goes. Good stuff. I shouldn't have broke out of invisibility. I accidentally clicked when I shouldn't have. But we got our boots in time, it seems. You also need a boots for the beer.
Yes. To heal.
Well, now at this point, we also need a scepter. Because even though the beer is decently strong, it dies as I do, and I'm pretty weak. Here, you can have these boots. They don't fit me anymore. Just got new ones here.
What do you buy? Yes.
And even when I'm with the beer, with the scepter, at least I'll have some more stats. Plus, even when if I can't reach the beer does not have any limitations, because right now if it goes outside 1200 yards of me, I think that's what it is, right? I think it's 1200 yards. If he's away from me, he can't attack. 1100 yards actually. Okay, we got a fight on our hands. But the bear doesn't have any mana. Oops. Root! Ah, couldn't root him. But Omni Knight is ours. The bear didn't even have enough mana for Mask Madness. Where's the beer?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
And now he has mana. Uh-oh, he dies with me. Took 1, 2, 3, 4 to kill me.
Your bottom tower.
Meanwhile, Brewmaster is just chilling. You've got wards. What? Sand King brings wards, obviously, because he doesn't want to get detected in his sandstorm. We're at 333, and I think that's pretty decent for a lone druid starting off. We're almost like 60% in our way towards getting our scepter, and we're about to get it. So once we do, the bear keeps fighting even after I die, and when that starts happening, But this time I'm going to keep accompanying it all the way through. Until the end. All the way through.
Yes. Done. Is more of my power. More trees. Trespasser.
You're not getting any last hits in here.
Is more
Because I
of
don't
my power.
have any damage personally. I've invested myself completely on the beer.
Not ready.
This guy 1010 Angel plays a really mean ancient apparition. He's a very, very good player. But today is not a good day for him. I mean, he's unstoppable and all, but meanwhile, our Weaver is level 8. Something's going on there. Something is wrong.
Got it. Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Huh? Long years have been yes.
Oh, I was about to fear him. I don't know why it took so long. So he almost got the tower. Safe and Sound is here and says, can we play later? Safe and Sound, my friend. We could play in general, but I think this is the first time you are commenting on the channel. So we have a tradition before we go further and decide to play or not. You introduce yourself a little bit. You tell me if you are a former member of our YouTube fam or have you joined just now. Either of those ways, welcome to the fam. Have you found us through YouTube browsing or have we come across each other on Steam? If we have come across each other on Steam and have played a game together, what is your Steam name? And if you remember, what game was it? And then from there on, we'll take it. Introduce yourself a little bit.
The seed of victory is still safe. Sacrifice. Soup.
Time for us to take our scepter. Amy Singh is here, says hi bro. Hi Amy, how are you? He says, can I join for the next game? Sure, but my next game is still LP, so as long as you guys don't mind playing single draft, we can. David Sound says, I just subscribed yesterday. Awesome, welcome to the fam. Did we come across, did we play a game together? Is that how you found the channel, or did you find it on YouTube browsing? It says that Beaver is just showing why he's in low prio. Well, maybe it's his internet or something, you know, we Southeast Asian players, we got a lot going on, you know. You got frying wooden computers with fried wooden internet.
Done. Here.
Amy says LP is fun, I like playing LP, I like fun games, same. Alright then, Amy, you're down. Stephen Sound says we met yesterday on Dota 2. Oh, awesome. What was your account name? And what game was that? Do you remember? Like,
Yes.
what was your hero or my hero? Because I don't hero spam. I remember you're Undying yesterday, and I was Invoker. Awesome. I think we played. I played against you, right? In that game, if I'm not wrong. I did play an Undying game, and I think there was an Invoker in the enemy team.
More trees.
Bit of lag on there. Why? Henry Luna, awesome. I remember you. I remember you. We got some lag spikes on there. I hope we don't drop down. Maybe it's just a couple of dropped frames. What's going on? Okay, let's try to see. Hopefully it's got fixed.
Yes.
Safe and Sound says, yep, we're opponent. I'm the one who sunstriked you early. Awesome, awesome. Though I may have forgotten the sunstrike, I do remember that game in bits. For some reason, we have a connection issue with dropping not just frames, but hold on. Are we back? Are we live? Yeah, I think we have a bit of an inconsistent connection at the moment. But we're back. We're back. Hopefully the stream hasn't dropped. Okay, the bear put up quite a fight there. Stephen Sound says, so can we play later? Of course we can, my friend. Why not? In fact, you could join us next game, but I do have an LP game, so it's going to be a single draft one. Because your stream is smooth, you're probably gonna. I think it's the connection of the Dota server. Okay, because I did
Has fallen.
feel like everything freeze for a second. But whatever it was, good thing it did not make us drop anything. 7,000. I have been looking for a Herald streamer like you for so long. Oh, why is that? Why is that, Safe and Sound? And how can you how did you imagine me before this point? Like you said, I've been looking for a Herald streamer like you. So you imagined something along the lines of me. I'm very difficult to imagine, I would say. How did you end up doing that, you creative like freak? And Chow says, oh hi, hey Chow, how are you?
More trees.
Oh, you see what I did there? I made the bear teleport to me in the middle of the chase. The bear absolutely needs phase boots. Stephen sounds because I'm a Herald player too. Awesome, awesome. I'm a Herald player, but I have played Dota 1 from the time that it was released till 2011. And in 2011, I quit all forms of gaming until 2 or 3 months ago when I picked up Dota for streaming. Safe and sound says because most of the streamers are so pro. That's exactly. You're in the right place, buddy. I got you covered. You're in the right hands. Just says so. We did bought Naga Siren set today. It was it Naga Siren? Don't tell me I messed up. I thought it was Medusa. I thought it was Medusa. Don't tell me I screwed up.
Is under attack.
Oh god, please be Medusa. I thought it was Medusa.
Coin of the realm.
I could be wrong though. I mean, but we'll check it out after this game.
Short.
Nice. Francis got an ultra kill. Chow says it was Medusa 90k. Yep, screwed up. But still unbundled. Yes, we unbundled it, but we haven't tried it on yet.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
So be it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Stephen Sound says, I wish to be a Herald streamer too, but I don't know how to start. Awesome, you'll get to learn a lot on here. Definitely the right place to be at and the right place to find some context to that. I'll help you out as much as I can. Obviously, I'll see you partly as a competitor too. No, I'm just kidding. You're part of the fam, so anything for you guys, you know.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, was I able to summon the bear up? Nope, I wasn't. Meanwhile, I bought back, and what I'm gonna do after buying back, I'm gonna go and summon up my bear and buy him.
On forward. Dota.
A Hyperstone. This time it's gonna go alone. Go bear, you're big enough.
Dire structures are fortified.
You can move through trees with phase movement. Okay.
Enemy's top tower has fallen.
With speed.
Stephen Sound says, what nationality are you, by the way? Well, technically US American because I was born there, but origination from Pakistan, so I'm basically a Pakistani American.
Enemy's bottom tower
I've spent
has
half my
fallen.
life there, half my life here. I did my schooling in Pakistan, but college and work in US. I've been born and stayed there till I was 5, and I'm a mix like that.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower.
Okay, I'll tell you the little bit of story. So in 10 seconds until the bear comes back, let's see, time it, 20 seconds. 1, go. So I was born in US. When I was 5 years old, my family decided to move back to Pakistan so that they could raise me in their culture. Between the ages of 5 and 16, I stayed in Pakistan. I did my schooling there. At the age of 16, my dad passed away, so I moved back to US. Between 16 and 26, I stayed in US. I did my college and I worked there. At the age of 26, I moved back to Pakistan because I missed my mother. Here I met the love of my life, got married. Now I'm 29 years old. 29. There you go. Done. Beer is back. Should have used fear. But there's so many stuns. If I'm not gonna get any help, how am I gonna... The beer doesn't have a BKB. I mean, if he did, he would probably have to kick butt.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Safe and sound as well. What about you, my friend? Where are you from? What's your bit of story? The Willow is trying her best to kill us all. Got him. Got the willow. Sabin Sound says, I'm from Philippines. Welcome, buddy. We have a lot of people in our fam from Philippines. In fact, we have. I was just checking today how many countries we have members from, and it's more than 15 or 20 countries at the moment. And not just the Southeast Asian region, even though that's where we mostly play and we promote other regions after. We've got people from almost everywhere. But I mean, there are about 306 or so countries in the world, and maybe we are in 20 or so countries, but that's still not less
Your
though.
top tower is under attack.
Granted that we have 500 people in our community right now, but they're very diverse, you know, it's awesome.
Your top tower is under attack.
Oh, they killed the bear and then me with Sven's SS. He came in flying.
Your top tower is under attack.
Coming out.
Phoenix is so painful.
Your top tower is under attack.
Stephen Sound says, so how long you have been doing this Dota streaming? Well, I think 2 or 3 months, but you could probably go back to my videos and you could see they're all there. I think maybe this is 3rd month, but I'm not sure. I have streamed through the winter though, but the winter over here is really like 1 or 2 months, so I can't say.
Has fallen to the radiant.
Immortality.
Team stick. All stick tight. Not enough for Sven to leave though. The beer needs a BKB, and we'll get him one. Stephen Sound says, yeah, I saw you like singing. I play guitar, drums, I've worked, I've done like, when I was in school, high school, I played for 3 bands. And I did open mics after like once a week, even when I was in college and I worked. But that's what I started doing on YouTube first, like for fun. But then I realized like my real calling is entertaining, and then I finally found I connected the dots, and then here we are as a gaming streamer. Niche being Dota.
Your top tower is under attack.
Go 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 team, go 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 go! They used Omni Knight's SS and I couldn't even attack them because all my attacks were physical. Stephen Sound says, wow, when I was in violin, I was not in violin. When I was in school, I used to play violin and guitar. Awesome. I always wanted to collab with a violin player, and you're probably the first one that I've found. My wife wants to learn violin, and she's probably looking for one these days. That's awesome. Meanwhile, Magic Mohan, where you at, buddy? Well played. Well played for anyone who would like to sub my channel. Here is a link. Where's Amy, are you Sigma male on my friends list? Did you change your name? Because I think that is your profile picture, right? Or am I wrong? You got PMA on here too. Where's the last one? Where? Okay. You are Sigma male. I'll accept your friend request today. I found a way to do it now. I can do it through Steam directly through the Steam interface. This is about to be fun. We got 4 from the YouTube fam. Usually you can't. What happened? Chelsea is using Mac OS after so long. Nice. Um, it's not everybody ready. Stephen Sound says, I'm the Henry Luna, by the way. Of course, I know that is why I accepted you in the party. This is a very exclusive party. I don't keep on taking random people at all. Chao says, and damn, your voice has never been so loud and clear. How is that? Why is that? Did something change in the voice? Let's see. Chao says, using Mac OS after so long. Nice. Safe and Sound says, thanks, my friend. Yes, I usually do a mix of play between like solo plays and OS. Oh my god, I'm getting a deja vu with this. But basically, I do a mix of solo play and some games with my YouTube fam members like you, Safe and Sound. And someday I do just exclusive, like regular fam members in party. Because when you guys participate randomly, we have this rapport going on. We have this chemistry that starts building between the games, and I prefer people who enjoy when we win, who stay fun when we lose, and because they're in it for the fun. I don't get too serious about anything, and I don't like people who get too serious, especially like when their toxic side starts to come. Like, but when you're playing with our between the fam, you should respect, because you're all like part of a part of a community, when it's like new people or random people at that time, I'm like no holds barred. I'm like, okay, fine, just like. But even then, I'll tone down when I know that okay, somebody's a beginner or whatever. But I don't lose myself while losing. Oh, that was beautiful, wasn't it? I don't lose myself while losing. Oof. Chaz. Or did you do something on your side as well in terms of mic? Well, tell me first that is the quality of sound better than before or not? And I probably am speaking with some more energy as compared to every day because today I've finally like got my creative sense back. Safe and Sound says, okay, got it. That's awesome, awesome. And do not go around telling people that you sunstrike me, okay? And like, it's not a good thing to do. By the way, who won that game while I was playing Undying? I think we won it because Chelsea is better. Okay, well, we played with it a little bit after we had that problem yesterday. It was yesterday, right, where we had that distortion in the voice. So we just like sort of played around a little bit. Chelsea, but the last time we had that problem, yeah, we had that problem because made Safe and Sound laugh. So the last time we had that problem because I think we had a power cut, maybe a fluctuation, and Safe and Sound says sorry. Oh no, I'm just kidding, buddy. You go around people telling people that just nobody's gonna believe you. I'm just kidding, guys. We won that game. You know why we won that game? Because um, actually now we made a couple of friends in that game. The PA initially we were like, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? But then eventually we became friends. He's on the page as well, part of our YouTube fam now. But the witch doctor was the reason we won because he collaborated really well with me. Super nice play by him. We got 4 people in our team. That's never happened since a while because you cannot rank queue with 4 people. It can be 3, it can be 5. And Chow says, how about LP? Well, LP we can. So we got one LP. No, wait, 2 LPs left. So we're doing that now. Chaos says it's cleared. No, it's not. It's not cleared yet. We're in a single draft game. Super nice play by him. Look, we got 4 people in our team. Just checking the delay as well if we have any. On our team, we got Henry Luna, which is our friend Safe and Sound. We've got PMA, that's Wick. We've got me, and we've got Magic Mohan, that is Amy Sings. Guys, I am a streamer. This game is live. Would anyone like to sub my channel? Here is a channel link. Enemy team has got 02 Bong de la Cruz. Yari Manjaro, Sluffy Duffy, and Lone Ranger. I recognize some of these guys, by the way. Yeah, says, but damn, I love it. The sound clarity. Oh yeah, as I was saying, basically, I've like jolted myself a little bit, and my creative blocks have cleared up right now, and we're back in full flow, full energy. I woke up at 4 a.m. today and I got rid of a bunch of stuff we had to do while we had a power cut. So, which is why today was so eventful, as the subtitle for the stream says. Chassis and Mac OS has enhanced it as well, I guess. Well, it probably has. I do not know how good a Mac OS is, but so how come you shifted to Mac OS, building off on our last tech conversation? Isn't Windows more suited for your needs? Chance has been long. Haven't used all 6 speakers of it. Damn. He says I have bass in your voice now. Well, my voice, I think, does have bass. At least my laugh does.
Prepare for battle.
What's that?
Safe and Sound says, who's mid? Whoever likes to be.
Systems nominal.
Sort it out between yourselves. Rocket Barrage, Homing Missile, Flak Cannon. My question is, how many of you have speakers, or at least like voice chat, mic, or at least speakers? How many of you can hear it? Well, Vic, I know you do. So does Magic Mohan. Okay. Can everybody else at least hear me or us?
Yep, loud and clear.
There we go.
Come on.
I feel like Gyrocopter is a very easy hero to play, and I don't. No, I'm not gonna be mid. Henry, can you hear the voice chat, by the way? Or do we have to type for you? I'm not mid.
Where do I go?
Xiao says it's better for gaming Windows, right? But everything else is good in its original OS, I guess.
Where I'm going?
That's what I got. So aren't you going to be gaming anytime soon? Or is it very easy to switch over? Just a click away. Vic, say something. Let me test your voice.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can, but it's lighter than morning.
Oh, really? Damn.
Okay, what's going on? Where's everybody going? You look like one of those.
I don't know, I'm just going top.
Alright, I'm gonna follow you. We look like one of those TV shows where, like, there's like 10 doors and everybody is running towards through all doors, and you don't know who's coming out of which one. Yeah, Cal says never watching you in Windows for this device again. All right. Yeah, it's in QPix, he says. Awesome.
What's that?
Cal says his voice is lighter than yours. No, I meant like when I said lighter, I meant like it's lower. For some reason, when we were chatting in the morning while playing, his mic was a little louder. Now I don't know if like these guys that have these fluctuations in the voice, they mean for these fluctuations to come. Are they a change of settings, maybe, or just like I'm not really sure. But if it could be helped, I want to tell them obviously because between the fights in the game and me talking to the chat,
Oh my
it's
god, this lane is annoying.
which one the techies. It's very difficult to hear them in that.
Yeah, the tech.
Sir!
Chaz says you sound so good and clear, just like my mind. And he says, "Why was I missing this?" That's so sweet, Chow. Thank you.
Deploying! Dodge this!
Let's get the techies. Let's make. Let's give peace to your OCD.
HP.
I'm under attack!
Oh, don't make him live. Nice. Now run. Don't make Weaver Fat run, run, run. Just go all the way down to their fountain if you have to.
There
Just
is
don't.
no
Just don't
way
stop
I
there.
am surviving this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna. Kill
You're not.
myself.
Why aren't you eating your tangos? You got 4 of them.
I'm just gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna kill
No, no,
myself.
no. He's not even chasing you.
Okay. He's chasing me. He's chasing me.
But why didn't you eat your tango?
I don't think I would have lived there though. He got Sukuchi. He can chase me. So I just wanted to die instead of wasting the tangos.
Attack! Kill confirmed!
I think the style of play that you have, you should probably keep healing salve on you rather than sport tangos. You could probably have healed up with that.
Some turbulence! Maneuver!
Chaos says now slowly we need 1080p.
Affirmative!
So on your end or my end?
Turn it burn! What's that? I ain't old yet! I dare you to run! What? Deploying!
Chaos says on our end. In the sense? Or do you mean on your end?
Quit your mumbling!
Is that missing a Y or is that meant to be ours? In the sense that like is the output supposed to be in 1080p and is lesser than that right now? Chaos says you're probably playing in 1080p or higher. Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
But streaming at 720p, you're right.
Sir!
What's higher than 1080p?
Attack! I'm under attack! Fox 2! Bingo! Affirmative!
How are they denying my sentry? What the hell?
Sir!
Well, we're learning all the technicalities, and hopefully, we should one change at a time. We're gonna keep learning and keep upgrading, hopefully. And you're right. I hope that it happens soon. I'm working my way towards it in every way that I've thought of. In fact, today has been a really good day, not just for other stuff, but also for our community and our channel, because I've done some work that I've held off for long for this.
Got my bearings.
Yeah, so 1440p is 2K and 2160p is 4K. Okay. So 1080p is probably
All systems
HD,
nominal.
regular HD, and 720p is just 720p or still HD.
Yeah. Hey! Come on.
After I got married, me and my wife, we got some money, right? You get gifts and stuff. So we decided we had like minus the very important stuff we did and some traveling. We had like let's say 600 to 800 bucks. Um,
Here goes nothing. Come on.
Oh, so close. Hey dude, Tekis is disconnected, I think.
get him. This is the reason he's in LP. He keeps disconnecting.
Reposition.
Oh no! The Dyer got it.
720p is HD and 1080p is full HD. Okay. So the story was that we got some money left over right after like our honeymoon period and after traveling and whatever and expenses that we thought or stuff, just like early. I was about to say early game party, but like early marriage party because we were like chilling all the time and took some time off and we were eating at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. every day and just watching like Suits because my wife is a lawyer and I'm into comedy, so that was like the perfect thing we could watch together.
What?
And then we had this money left over, about 600 to 800 bucks from it.
Yes, sir.
At that time, I wasn't working and she wasn't either. So we thought what to do with that money, and eventually we just decided we'll buy a TV with it. So we got to
Speak up tonight.
Chelsea, and right now getting my TV. Be right back. Awesome. So we bought. We got to know that at that time 4K technology was like really new, and we didn't even know what it was really. But we checked out a Samsung television and we bought it, and whoa, our life changed. You're like 4K and just like eyes glued to the TV all the time.
Trajectory confirmed.
I think seeing 4K for the first time, like television, changed my life.
Deploying. Gonna break your feet. I get diverting. And get
Nice!
kids
Thank you.
cleared hot.
But to be honest, Gyro is a very boring hero to play.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just farm.
Yeah, says when you come to Nepal, we'll go touring in Nepal together. I'll be the guide. Done.
All systems nominal. Got my bearings. Just up here.
Traveling is something I'm looking forward to a lot.
Okay, we can kill him again.
And I hope all. Chelsea, same here. I'm the one getting all the tech in this house.
What's that? Here goes
Not him
nothing.
though. Oh yes, let's go, Weaver.
Your leg's not working? Thanks from above.
Oh no!
It's soft. Oh, you're stuck? No, wait, you're not.
What's that?
Have you Tango? You can
There's like a hell of a lot of tech for everybody.
Rotating.
Now looking for a smart lock too. What's a smart lock?
Even the good ammo. Sorry.
you have a Tango by the way, you can eat it.
Thank you very much. Tango very much.
It's a funny day.
No. It's like once the fun starts, it doesn't end.
Your middle tower is under attack.
No. I was about to buy my Maelstrom and I died, but I feel like I didn't lose much money. I had like 25.75 or something, and I just have 25.40 now.
Oh, that's a lot of gold.
No. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, you're not worried about the difference. You're like, oh wait, that's a lot of gold in general, though.
You can't keep up.
Let's get him. Let's get them.
I don't have my ulti. Oh, nice.
Maneuvering.
There's a tank. I'm getting a salve for you too.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Smooth sailing. Not here. Hostile identified.
And when I was in the US, you know, I didn't have much time for a TV. In fact,
Do you think we can kill him?
for all the
With
10
mono?
years that I'd been there, in the dorm plus like living alone, I had a laptop
Your teeth.
for most of those times, or like a smartphone, but
Sir.
never a TV. And neither did I feel like I needed one. Like back here, it feels like you can't live without a TV sometimes. And now that I'm in the studio, I don't have a TV again, and it doesn't make a difference. But like if you have like a home kind of a setting, it's like you can't imagine a life without it.
Yes.
So going from not having one to sort of like going to 4K one, oof, what a life changer it is. Like I was watching this show called How to Get Away with Murder. I used to watch it back in US in my laptop. Then I came to Park and I watched it on my brother's like little TV. And you know whatever he had like a 34, 38 inch for gaming. So I used that for a bit every night, like when they would sleep because they were in college. Me and my wife would steal their TV and watch, and their PS and watch it on Netflix. But after 4K and it was like a 50 incher, it changed. I could see the faults in their makeup, like the actors and the models and all. I could see the fault in the foundation where there was any. It was so clear, crisp. It was like they didn't even intend for some of these shows to go 4K. Like you could see what was going on, like one layer deeper.
Repositioning. Here goes nothing.
Your middle tower is under attack. Dark structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, so smart lock is one you can use in different ways. Okay, but
Your middle
by
tower is
biometric
under
ways like
your
fingerprints,
middle
okay,
tower
like
has fallen.
a cell phone lock, smartphones, like fingerprints, smartphones, and smart cards. Okay, so what are you looking for a smart lock for yourself for?
Deploying.
What is it that you want to put behind a lock that you have,
Affirmative.
or you feel like you need a smart lock for that doesn't have one on its own? For example, cell phones already have smart locks, right?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Feel like the edge from up here.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Affirmative. What's that?
Wanna kill him?
Go, go, go.
Yes, sir.
In my mind, I was like, he's gonna get a ward, or he's gonna how are you gonna kill him because this guy gets away or something? And then he just went and SS. I'm like, oh, okay, my bad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want an easy access to my home and not carry a key. Okay, so like a smart lock for the doors and all, like card access or something, or fingerprints. I have I've seen Shark Tank India lately. I loved it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you for a bit and you can get some levels.
Wait, louder.
No, I said I'm gonna leave you for a bit. I'm gonna let you get some levels.
All right. So I saw a couple of smart lock people who were into smart lock business, and they talked a lot about what else is on the market, like the sharks, and discussed about what they have on their houses. So I think I did have a bit of some knowledge from there. And then like back in 2011, like my dorm and all, and I think hotel rooms in general have smart locks, right? They have those key card access and all. That would be considered smart lock, right? So that experience. I mean, in Pakistan and all, I don't know, but like in the US at least, it was very standard for hotels and dorms and all to have smart locks. Yes, but the funny thing is, I bought this big ass 4K TV, and there is no 4K local channels, and my mom don't know how to use it. Good thing for me is I got a smart TV at that time.
Do we
My
have
my requirement
Mr.
was that
Al?
like it has to be a smart TV even if it's not huge. But we ended up spending all of the money that we had left to find the perfect balance between
Let's
smart
push me,
and
come on.
huge. I forgot this guy could silence you.
Are fortified.
And we had Netflix, and also
I'm
they had
so-
some
I'm sorry,
4K
I had
shows and TV
TP.
coming out at that time.
Did not
They
see.
didn't have a lot of them, but you got to watch
Your
some.
bottom tower
There's
is
some
under attack.
tech should not be bought if your parents don't know English and how to use it. I'll tell you a crazy thing about me.
The enemy's
So my
middle
mother,
tower has fallen.
like she can understand. Obviously, she's been to the US and all too, and she's lived a couple of years over there. In her college and school days, I don't think English was like up there for us to be able to learn like it is now.
Bottom tower
So
has fallen.
Hey, any crack?
like she could speak much easier with a foreigner and all, but like our locals are always much more critical.
Is under attack.
So that's always been a problem. He can't speak like me or probably you do. So we were watching this one show called Dirilis Ertugrul, or as you probably see it on Netflix, called Resurrection. It's a Turkish show, right? And now, even though it's dubbed and subbed and all, at during the lockdown, I think it was the first lockdown at that time. This show was, because of COVID protocols, they couldn't dub it fast enough or sub it fast enough. So they would sub the episodes as they were going, because it became like a
Your bottom
like a
tower
really
has
popular thing worldwide. It was probably the first Turkish show that got that much like popularity, at least amongst the Muslim world. So it became a really big phenomena. And then after that, like I think around that time or after that, like Money Heist also happened. These like global virality concept of global viral shows happening. How much is it? 30 to 50. Is the guy outside? Is the guy outside? Okay, I'm good. So I'll cut the story short. So before I go, so basically we used to watch this show in Turkish because there was no dub, and the subtitles used to read in English. And as the subtitles were coming in English, I would read them out to my mom in Urdu. So like I did that for her for like 550 episodes, each 40 minutes long at least,
Sorry, I don't know.
for a whole month. 550 episodes, hearing in Turkish, subbed in English, and me translating in the moment in Urdu. And that was such a fun experience me, my wife, and my mother had, and it was lovely because she was addicted to the show. She wanted to know about it, and I enjoyed the whole 550 episode, the release story, the story of the Ottoman Empire and all, and that's how we watched it.
Reloaded and ready.
All right.
You can take the tomb, bro, Gyro.
Just got back. I was at the door picking up a delivery for a second.
You can take the tomb, dude.
Say it again.
You can have the tomb. Yeah.
Affirmative. Speak up.
So yeah, I did that for a whole month. I really enjoyed it, and I became so
coming back.
fluent in translating. It was amazing because not being in Pakistan for like 10 years or so, my Urdu, my Hindi was like okay. I mean, it's not bad because I'd done my schooling here, but just not like when you're translating a subbed whole show. There's so many specific words that need, and I wanted her to understand everything to the dot. So that was like a whole, like a thing. And I'm the kind of believer, but like I'm like, you know, our parents taught us when we were young, you know, so it's only fair that we sort of
What's that?
not just do it like a return favor, but like be there for them when they need us to keep them up to date about things,
Yeah.
whether it's tech, whether it's languages, whether it's, you know, fads and all, whatever it is. So Charles, thank goodness I did not. I haven't bought induction cooker, or else I would be the one cooking all the time in the house. Oh, because like they need you for the tech stuff and all.
Alright.
Induction cooker was in there too, yeah.
It's okay, we back. Oh.
Wait, is it
That's
just
not
me
bad,
against
but
all
I
of them?
needed to buy back. No, it was me and you and Hoodwink.
I think I stunned myself, didn't I?
Did you?
Our next item is going to be a BKB. I think that's all you need for this guy. So now there's like a second series to that, and I don't watch it because I only like the first series. I like Resurrection, but nothing after. But now my wife watches it with my mom, and they have these subtitles as well. So they'd rather watch it in the original Turkish language, but they see it in Urdu subs now. But I truly enjoyed dubbing for them though. It was like in the start it was like okay, difficult to keep up. At one point then I started doing like the expressions and different voices for different characters. Good times. And as an artist, you know, all you want is attention, so I love that I got all that I wanted.
Nice.
That was easy.
Oh no, I'm gonna die, dude.
Chao says, when I was a child, I used to beg for internet, but parents thought it was just for gaming. When I was a child, there was no internet, I feel. But you mean like in your teenagers, obviously. And he says, I got the internet for 1.5 years from abroad, and suddenly she's on YouTube and Facebook, and no one can live without internet now. Yeah, my mother is on her smartphone 24 hours a day. She says she's into like she's like a Rotarian and all, and like she's a part of so many, like she's the person who's like every group she enters they eventually make her the admin for it, and she's like moderating, I don't know, like 10-15 different groups with like more people than we have on our community. She's running groups with like 20,000 plus people, just this one group, and I don't know the rest of the groups that she does, and there's like 4 or 5 admins to these groups, and that's it. And it's like she's out there doing all of that stuff, and she does a lot of social work, and she does a lot of she's a part of Rotary, and she does a lot of Facebooking. Charles is teenage, of course. Well, of course, Mike, we know that.
Nah.
That's what I meant. An educated mom makes a whole family educated. my mom was a housewife before my dad passed away, and after that, I mean, she was educated though. Like she had done her graduation in psychology, which she used only on my upbringing. I was like I was like the experiment for the next two. And then after my dad, she was a housewife for 16 years, and after my dad passed away, she had to fend for her kids somehow. She didn't want to be dependent on anybody, so she went back to college. After 16 years of being a housewife, got a 2-year uh, diploma and degree in fashion design, and then opened up her boutique. And it's been 10 years since. And she's big into social work. She's a Rotarian, and she has worked tirelessly day and night so that we don't have any polio cases in Pakistan with other stuff that um, Rotary does.
Yes, sir.
That's what I meant. But she was educated and same here. But you definitely make a good point. In fact, you know what? Today, Charles is a same here, experiment child. Today, my mother was invited as a speaker, and that's a usual thing for her now. Like she's out there doing crazy stuff. She was invited as a speaker at a medical university amongst like a bunch of professors uh, as a panelist, and like for the students, the panelists being professors. This one person who's not a professor, that was her, to talk about the effects of harassment on women. And now because they knew about her background and all, they're like being in the fashion industry and all. But like, she gets so much like so many awards and stuff and whatnot.
Bad luck. That
Super inspirational for me. In fact, she's the reason I got into social work. I'll tell you guys someday about all of that stuff that I do. And I think as I was talking about her, she just reached here. And we were just talking about you on the stream. Hello, how did it go?
Very nice.
Nice.
And then pretty much.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll ask you the rest of it after. So basically, one of my uncle's daughter is a student trying to become a doctor at that university by chance, and she didn't know that my mother is coming there. Like my maternal uncle's daughter, and they're kind of close. So it was a whole surprise for her that like my mother just went there as a panelist today. Chaz is what happened? Chaz is my sister, so lucky to be a decade younger than me. Nice. Same for my younger brothers. They like, I feel like I've already put up all the fights and all the rebellious stuff, and now they just like go through everything. It's like when you start a company, you know, and there's no rules for the first year or two, till eventually rules are needed, and it's about time to put the policies in place. So I think by the time they came, the policies were already in place. So sometimes they hate me for it. Because some of those policies are made because of my screw ups. They're like, okay, let's not repeat these things with the other ones. So I feel like I actually got the better end of that stick. Because this poor AM never had a chance. I think nobody has a chance once Bane puts his SS and Bane has a carry with him, because like his SS can pierce through BKB. So what do you even do? Chao says it's lagging. Okay, let's hope it gets fixed. Nothing on my end. Probably just maybe something to do with bad signals. Hopefully it should sort itself out in a second or two.
What's that?
And I'm lagging a little bit, maybe just a little bit. Yeah, says Charlason says more common in us. And no more lag now. Awesome. Glad we're not lagging anymore either, and glad we have more in common.
Come on. Sir.
Nah, is quite fat.
I've got 5 teleportation scrolls if anybody wants me to pop up anywhere anytime soon. I don't know how many times I've died. I feel like between conversation and play, I always prefer conversation. That's why I want to effortlessly go up to Guardian, because it's not just like going up a skill level.
Wanna go top?
I'm a streamer,
I'm here.
right? So I basically have to effortlessly multitask for me to go up. What's up? Just be safe, wear shoes, and do it. It's fine.
Oh, Spectre.
It's fine. I almost got my BKB.
Come on,
Almost.
Spectre, come on.
Good thing is that I wasted 1 teleportation scroll, but now I have 5 again. So yeah, what I was saying was that basically I feel like I'm playing the game mostly at autopilot mode, and my mind is more than 60-70% at the conversation. And I love it. I want it to be that way. Until we're playing for some stakes. Even if it's bragging rights. But it's been a while since I've felt that. I think the last time we felt that was when we had those 2 Smurfs in the enemy team. That was a fun game. I went all out. And we won. And we lost 1 and we won 1. Right now, this game, see, I think I'm giving it the right type of attention. If it needs any more, then I'll switch from my CPU and GPU and whatnot. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Radiant
Come,
structures are fortified.
let's rush.
No, not Roche. There's some guys in the top lane.
No? Okay, wait, I got
And ward some more before we can Roche at. There you go. Go to that, the Weaver.
What's that? Sir.
Yeah, it says, is Tiggleton playing too? Not in this game, but he was playing in that game with the Smurfs. This time we have Vignesh from our chat. That's PMA. Chav says, I miss his humors. Yep, we all miss him. We don't know where he is, so I think it's been a couple of days since we played together. He must be busy somewhere. And we're kicking butt.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Deploy.
The spider leg. Spec. Get the spider leg. Alright.
What's that?
I think we have a support spec.
All systems nominal.
Yeah. Feels like that.
I dare you. Fireworks.
Are you gonna die? Oh. Oh, you did some collateral damage there.
Wait, why Sniper could have assassinated the Phoenix? Oh, nice. There you go, team. That's what we're talking about. Shao says, man, poor him though.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Let's go for a scepter build. How do I get like more 3 into call down? I want to be level 25 quickly so I can get the 3 times call down.
Yes, spec.
maybe we should also get some lifesteal, right? We're using we have so much damage, like really high on damage, but nothing coming back in terms of health or regeneration or evasion. We have no defense basically.
That wasn't even a good ammo. Rotate
Let's go, Bane. One guy, you decide. You assist.
Come.
I finish off.
Bingo.
Alright. We're on a mission, but I don't have the smoke.
What's that?
Who's got smoke?
Ah,
I'm buying one. I'm buying two actually.
yeah.
Alright, I have a smoke.
Maneuver.
Yeah, since this OS is also helping me in typing. Nice. Yeah, no mistakes today. Just maybe one or two typos somewhere.
Trajectory
That probably has nothing to even do with the OS.
Your middle tower is under
What's that?
attack.
Wilco. Firing and
Beware of Luna SS.
Let's go for more. Luna has no ulti.
How do you know?
She used it. That's why.
He's dead. No matter what he does, he's dead.
Oh my god, he's so fast.
He's still gonna die.
Come on, Mister. Oh no.
Ooh, he didn't die.
What's that?
Chalabson says, or I would literally use Google for spelling checks so many times. My spelling errors are so great.
Structures are fortified.
He would just abandon again, I feel. He says, poor AM.
Has fallen.
What's that?
Nice.
Easy.
Easy game. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Gyro is just an easy hero. It's like I just spam all my skills and just like right click. That's it. And a BKB. That helps.
What?
General Gyro reporting for duty, sir.
Enemy's bottom
But I think it's only easy because of you. Your SS is too OP.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
I'm.
Even with a BKB, I died because I had no mana.
Are you not going to beg?
Level 23 at
but
40
you
minutes
can
in
go
the
to X.
game. I ran out of mana in a 5v5 fight. Nice. Sniper's got some nice items though. Chalice says AM anti-mage, pass me your controls, man. I'll quit for you. I think he almost had the game for a second, but then just Bane happened to him. Double damage at the bottom rune. No wait, Arcane, my bad. Meanwhile, Weaver has a Linken's, a Desolator.
Your shrine
It's going
has
towards a
fallen.
Crystallis, has a Maelstrom, has more damage than I do now, but I'm going to have a point booster soon. I mean,
Fire them once more.
I'm going to have a Scepter soon.
Bingo. All systems not.
There we go. We have a Side Gunner for good. Just my favorite neutral item just dropped. Which one? Is it the Aesthetics Cap? Or
Repositioning.
Aesthetics Cap? Or Aesthetics Cap? Oh, the Prism. Okay. I'm not very fond of the Prism. Because I don't play support heroes that often. But if I did, yes. Good on YouTube, says Chow. But like I usually go like all out burst and then I need more mana.
Deploying.
Feel like the Prism is not gonna do me any good because I'm already out getting out mana'd. Like my cooldowns reset faster than the amount of mana that I have. Let's go for Rampage.
Come on, let's go.
I'm not even attacking them, it's my side gunner from the Scepter.
Here goes nothing.
Your top tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Firing and forgetting.
Every time they come near me, they think I'm attacking them, so they run. I don't even see them till they run away, and it's a side gunner just like making them feel like I see them.
Radiant structures are
Okay, who
fortified.
wants to go for an AM?
I'll go for anyone, even neutral creeps if you give me them.
Oh man. AM.
Radiant's courage.
Trying to call down, that's what I want.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Firing and forgetting. Speak up.
Enemy's
What's going on? Are we still fighting?
has fallen.
Up to you, I can fight.
Can you give me some mana somehow?
If only I could.
Tower has fallen.
Alright, fight, I'm with you.
What's that?
Chaos says run AM run, and then he says instead run AM rum.
What's that? I'm under attack. Come on, you whippersnapper.
It's either run AM run or come AM rum.
GG!
Not yet. The Luna could kill us all.
Not anymore, she can't.
Well played, team.
Put back.
I played Bane today morning too. I loved it.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Chaos is coming. Run now.
Dire victory.
Well played. Good game. Well played. For anyone who would like to sub my channel, here is a link. We still have